So, fellow townsmen, we are gathered to pay tribute to two sons of Brooklyn who have lifted themselves by their own bootstraps until they are now president and vice president of the Red Circle Taxicab Company. It is now one of the biggest and most prosperous cab concerns in Manhattan and Brooklyn. And that is due to these two gentlemen. Eddie Corbett, stand up, Eddie. And Tim McGuerin.
Me and Eddie can't claim all the credit. There's a silent member of the firm. Not always so silent. My wife, Sadie.
We'll now hear a word from a lifelong friend of our honored guests, the eminent bailiff of Superior Court Number 6.
Ladies and gents, it ain't in any official position that I'm here tonight, excepting as a former first baseman of the erstwhile Flatbush Cats. And I have the honor of handing over a couple of souvenirs to Tim and Eddie. This, and give me the back, Wendland. And that. They was used one memorial afternoon many years ago, when the Flatbush Cats skunked the Bay Ridge titles for the championship of the borough of Brooklyn.
We wasn't skunked. We was robbed.
Sit down. Smitty has the floor.
Go ahead. With Tim pitching and Eddie catching, it was probably the darndest game of sandlot baseball ever played. And the first time in the history of the national pastime, our quadruple play was pulled.
That ain't what beat us. It was the cockeyed umpire.
I called it like I seen it.
Jesse James, robber!
I'll give you just 10 seconds to get back there on that bench.
I was safe at Zoid.
You was out.
Oh, gentlemen, please remember where you are.
You was out.
Forgetting baseball for the moment, the firm of McGuerin and Corbett now owns almost 1,000 cabs. But they had to start in with one. And there it is. Give it a great big hand.
You mean you and Tim actually got your start with one cab?
Yeah. But we almost didn't, though. The only thing that saved us that day was Tim's old soup bone.
His what?
His soup bone, you know, his pitching arm. He pitched a lot of good strikes in his day, but the greatest one, the one that set us up in business, was in Hogan's Alley when he knocked off the Frisco Ghost.
Frisco Ghost?
Now, don't tell me you never heard of the Frisco Ghost. Public enemy #1. The guy who used Glorio for an alias, ran a nightclub for a front, and had the whole booze racket all cornered. No, I guess you were too young then. Back in the roaring 20s, when Tim and me had only one cab and just one uniform between us. You know, we used to take turns driving. He'd take the day shift, I'd take the night shift, and vice versa. I never will forget the afternoon when he saw Sadie on the runway at the B show. For him, it was love at first sight.
Extra, big fly extra, read all about it.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Eddie.
Extra! Jensen, turn waiting for big bow.
Hey, kid.
Leave us have a paper, will you?
Dempsey will kill that guy.
Which one of you guys is driver of this hat?
Both.
But this is his shit.
What's the matter? Ain't you got a uniform apiece?
Not yet.
I bet you guys use the same toothbrush.
Oh, yeah? Someday we'll have more cabs than you got freckles on that kisser.
Here's a nickel. Now scram.
Aw, keep it. You guys need it more than me.
Why, you... I don't know what the youth is coming to today. Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Service, service.
Where to, mister?
Take me to the Bijou Burlesque.
Here it is.
Here it is. Oh, for goodness sake. Why, that's incredible. That's the fastest ride I've ever had. Keep the change.
You don't owe me nothing.
Oh, don't talk back and don't leave. That's the nicest cab I ever rode in. And you're my favorite driver. After the show, you gotta take me home.
Okay.
Oh, no winking now. You gotta wait for me.
That's right, he said okay.
Oh, and nobody winked. Look, I'm not letting you out of my sight. And you stick around, too, because you're my witness. I don't trust you either.
Look, mister, I got work to do.
Right you are. Now you're working for me. I bet you gentlemen think I'm drunk.
No.
Well, some think on my peep show. And now we're going to see girls. Girls. Nothing but girls.
And now, with your permission, I will introduce the cleverest dog in captivity, Roger. Come on, Roger. Come on, get down. You sit back at third base. Now, let's see if you know your tricks. Sit up. Nice dog. Roll over. Clever canine.
He isn't a full-blooded bulldog.
Don't let him hear you. He thinks he is.
Oh, give him the hook. Come on, bring on the girl. Get the hook. Bring on the girl.
Please, don't let him see your face.
Why not?
I want to bring him up innocent.
What kind of a crack is that? He can't do that. We want the girl. Bring on the women.
Hey, you're in our box.
What?
Beat it.
Well, we've got our tickets.
This box is always reserved for Mr. Glorio.
Louis Glorio?
Hey! Pipe down, you apes. You're disturbing the whole performance.
That's Louis Glorio.
Louis Glorio? I'm one of his best customers. Boy, is his liquor terrible.
Well, we'll have to be going now.
Good.
That's Louis Glory over there. Hope he looks my way.
What exquisite eyes.
Say the word and let him have it, boss.
Don't bother me when I'm concentrating.
Oh, pretty, pretty. I'll take that.
Oh, no, you don't. Let go of that.
Ketchup?
Thanks.
Hey, hold it. Here's the cream.
Oh.
Get a hold of yourself, Tim.
Huh?
Creamed hamburger. Now, ain't that something?
Well, I ain't hungry anyhow.
What's the matter now?
I don't know. Maybe it's me. Here, get a load of this.
Ketchup. Cream here, ketchup there. I'm going to tell you the truth, Tim. If you don't get that dame out of your mind, you're going to wind up in a cuckoo clock.
The trouble with you, Eddie, is you nor nobody else knows how I'm constitutioned. I'm an idealistic.
You're a what?
An idealistic. A guy what lives in a world all his own. To you, a dame is just a dame. But to me, I don't know. She's something that she ain't. Like a cab on skates. Or a pitcher with a 500 batting average.
Hey, Eddie, Tim, there's a fare waiting for you in your cab.
There's a fare waiting in the cab.
Oh, is there?
You forgot the cap.
I almost did, didn't I?
Take the paper out.
Hey, what's the matter with him? Something drop on his head?
No, in his lap.
Huh?
Where to, lady?
Glorio's Gaiety Club.
What's that strange-looking gadget hanging up there?
That? Oh, that's my good luck charm.
Oh, I see. Where'd you get it?
My girl gave it to me. It's her garter.
Is that so? What kind of a skirt is she?
She ain't no skirt, she's a lady. classiest looking dish on a whole burlesque wheel.
Oh, wiggles and sizzles, huh?
Yes, ma'am. That is, no, ma'am. You see, it's a case of the girl from the farm trying to get along in the big city. What she really wants is a vine-covered cottage with enough room out back for a few chickens. Things like that.
A home-loving one, huh?
Yeah. You ought to taste the biscuits she can throw together. My mouth is watering right now.
Well, if she's as wonderful as all that, why don't you marry her?
Oh, don't worry, I'm good at it. But a guy ain't using sound judgment if he takes on a wife before he sets himself up financially.
Oh, so that's the rub.
Yeah. I ain't popping a question till I get my second cab running.
How soon will that be?
Oh, it won't be long now.
You let me off right here.
Huh? Oh.
I don't know when I've ever enjoyed a ride so much. I do hope you and your sweetie will be very happy.
You? It couldn't be that you worked at the Bijou, could it?
Not anymore. I'm working here at Glorio's Gaiety Club now.
Oh, gee, you must think I'm an awful lug.
Don't be silly. I think you're okay. But I must learn how to make biscuits. Call me after the show.
No kidding?
No kidding. I wrap up my last number at 2 a.m.
Hey, wait a minute. You forgot your change.
Don't be silly, old man. I haven't even paid you yet. Whew. That was the fastest ride I've ever had.
Look, you don't owe me nothing.
Don't argue with me. Money doesn't mean anything to me. Don't you realize that I'm Reginald Van Ostrom, the Bull of Wall Street? Here, get this. American Tell-and-Tell, $297.5. U.S. Steel, $254. New York Central, $236.5. And they're just beginning to go up.
Everything arranged, Andre?
Exactly as you suggested, sir.
Now remember, I don't want any slip-ups. The soup must be hot, the wine cold, the music soft, the lights low.
I understand, sir.
Class is what I want. Lots of it.
Of course, sir.
Here he is, boss.
That's for nothing, see?
What'd I do, Mr. Glorio?
Nothing, I said. That's just in case you might get any fancy ideas. You see, you're a new customer of mine. I want you to get used to my way of doing business. Take them away. Remember, I want everything nice and refined.
Of course, sir.
And when you serve the pompano, let the lady lift the cover herself.
But, sir, that's something that's never done.
I said let the lady lift the cover herself. There won't be any pompano. Instead, there'll be this.
I see, sir. And what about dessert?
That'll depend on how the lady likes the pompano. See, I thought you were great out there tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Glorio.
In fact, you were so good, I figured we might celebrate with a little party.
Why, thank you, but I'm awfully tired. In fact, my dogs are killing me.
Well, you might take your shoes off and let them bob. There'll be nobody there to object, just you and me invited.
I'd love to, but I've just got to go home and hit the hay. I have a taxi waiting for me outside right now.
Well, in that case, I'll just take a rain check.
Sure. Good night.
Good night. Poor kid. Her feet hurt. Hey, wait a minute. That's silly. She don't dance with her feet. Get my car. I want to see just how tired she really is.
So you see, that's the way I got it doped out. Taxi cabs is like, well, like other things that multiply. Number 1 earns number 2, then they get together and earn 3 and 4, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, like rabbits.
Yeah. Only the firm of McGuerin and Corbett, he's my partner. We ain't gonna stop till we got hundreds.
You know, I don't know what it is, but you've got something.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say so yet. This cab ain't much to look at. But number 2, it's gonna be a beauty.
I'll bet it is. I'd like to see it.
Would you? Well, that's easy. We can stop by the garage.
Sure.
We don't want to make too much noise.
Why?
On account of Eddie. That's my partner's other name. If he's going to sleep, be ashamed to wake him up. There he is. Eddie. Great guy.
Does he always sleep there?
Oh, no, only occasional, when it's his turn to guard the job.
Did you say guard?
Sure, we can't take no chances with her. Come on, let's look her over. She ain't no common cab. She's a custom job. 4-wheel brakes and everything.
Really?
Yeah. Me and Eddie picked up the parts and put it together ourselves, piece by piece.
Why, it's beautiful. How come you don't use it?
Well, there's just one little thing still missing.
What's that?
Motor. Doggone, that screw's loose again. Only take a second, do you mind?
No. Go ahead.
Drop your mitts.
Hey, wait a minute. It's me, Tim. This is Eddie, the other member of the firm.
How do you do?
Pleased to meet you.
I was showing off the new cab to Miss
O'Brien.
O'Brien. You remember her, don't you?
Yeah, sure, but I almost didn't. You look so different with... I mean, like that. Some bus, ain't it?
She sure is.
Oh, boy, is she gonna operate? I can hardly wait till I step on the starter, and that motor we ain't got yet starts to roar. Oh.
What's that guy got that I ain't got?
He's got her. Follow.
What's the phrase?
Huh? Oh, the meter says you don't owe me nothing.
Not even a tip?
No, the firm don't take tips from ladies.
Then maybe I'm not a lady, because I insist.
Oh.
What's the matter?
Oh, I'm all right now.
Oh, I got a good...
Take it easy, take it easy. That rough stuff was all right when you were the Frisco Ghost, but now with a corner on the beer racket in this town, you don't want to kick it all over for some dumb redhead.
I want to get rid of that guy.
Okay, but there's other ways.
Can I call for you again tomorrow?
Sure.
Gee.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, my favorite cab driver. Savoy Plaza.
Right.
Now, how do you suppose that ever happened?
But what did Sadie have to do with you and Tim getting 1,000 cabs?
Wait, I'm coming to that. You see, one day, we had the most memorial ball game in me and Tim's careers. Him pitching, and me wearing a birdcage back of the plate.
Birdcage?
Yeah, a catcher's mask. Anyhow, it was Sadie that almost gummed up the works when Tim was worried that she wasn't coming. Let me see. It was long about the 3rd inning. Tim was at bat.
All the way, baby! All the way! Oh!
Hello, Sadie. Gee, I almost gave you up. Of course, we never met formula, Mr. Gloria, but I sure heard plenty about you. Thanks for bringing Sadie.
Oh, don't mention it.
That homer you just hit it sure was a beauty.
Oh, shucks, I ain't much to bat, but when it comes to pitching, just wait till you see my wiggler.
You what?
Wiggler. That's a new curve I invented. And you know, Sadie, the funny part of it is it came to me when I was watching you on the runway at the Bijou.
Me? On the runway?
Get it, boss? The curves.
Why, Timothy McGuerin.
It was very funny.
You know, Mr. Glorio, a screwball is okay sometimes.
Oh,
And so is an out curve. But when you mix them both together and get a wiggle with an extra boom when it crosses the plate, then I bet you got something that no hitter can slap.
No.
Hey, Tim! Come on, play ball!
Well, I gotta go now.
Well, hurry back.
You betcha. Thanks again for bringing Sadie.
Oh, don't mention it.
See you later.
Oh, let's have a little pepper out there. Come on!
You sit down.
Hey, come on, Sadie. Come on, come on. Get over it. Get over it.
They planted the stuff in his cab and tipped off the cops.
Strike one.
Excellent.
Strike two.
Attaboy, Tim, brother Wiggler.
Okay.
Strike three. You're out.
You're cockeyed.
No, the ball is not over. Call the ball. What are you talking about? That was the most perfect right there.
He's out. Kill those turtles.
Settle the whole thing.
Hey, get a load of this. Right off the boat. Smell the ocean.
Tommy gun experts. They'll probably try to shoot it out. Better get set.
Come on, hold the game's over.
I hope that umpire will be all right.
You can't kill an umpire.
No, it's my shift.
Oh, that's right. Is this your cab?
Yeah, sure.
Well, make up your mind. Which one does it belong to?
Both. It's a joint enterprise.
Keep your hands away from your guns.
The law.
We ain't got no guns.
Quit stalling.
Hey,
Take it easy, bud.
what is this? What have we done?
That's what you're going to tell us when we get you down to headquarters.
The prints on this Tommy gun definitely belong to the Frisco Ghost.
Frisco Ghost. Well, that guy's wanted by every state in the Union. You got a picture of him?
No, and nobody knows what he looks like.
Well, I'll squeeze a confession out of those two mugs if it kills me. Where's the guy you mugs take orders?
Where's the hideout?
How many are in the gang?
Come on out with it. You might as well come clean. Where did you get this Tommy gun?
Are you cops so deep? We keep telling you we don't know.
I'm going to get a confession if it kills me for the 87th time. Who is the Frisco Ghost?
How'd the fingerprints get on this gun?
Maybe somebody forgot to wash their hands.
These guys are subnormal.
Either that or they're morons.
I'm going to test their reflexes. Give him the light, Kennedy. Come on, wake up, will you? Listen, fellas, please, all we ask is to open up and talk.
Oh, sure. I always like to be sociable.
No, that's more like it.
You mean you're ready to talk?
Certainly.
Okay, fella, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, let me see. Has anybody heard how many strikeouts Dazzy Vance had today?
Who cares anything about Dazzy Vance?
All we're interested in is the Frisco Ghost.
Oh, well, if you want me to talk intelligence, you got to let me pick the subject.
Get that light out of here. If that don't crack him, nothing will.
You got a leak there.
I know a doggone good plumber down on 3rd Avenue.
Shut up, you mugs, or I'll lose my self-control.
All right, but you're going to boost your water bill.
Shut up!
Stop it. Stop it! It's driving me nuts! Okay, you mugs. You win. There's the door.
You mean we can go?
If you don't, we'll throw you out.
Gee, thanks, mister. Come on, Eddie.
Hey, Jim, we can't let them guys go scot-free.
I know we can't, but we wasn't getting any place here, and the idea is to turn them loose and put a tail on them. And you do it.
Who, me? I'll resign first.
Pardon me. There's, just one question I'd like to ask before I go.
What is it?
Who's the Frisco Ghost?
Now, Henri, I want everything arranged just like I told you last time.
Yes, sir, I know. Soup hot, wine cold, music soft, light slow.
That's right.
And everything high class, refined.
That's right, Henri. You remember everything, eh?
Thank you, sir. And if I may say so, sir, better luck this time.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be no interference this time. Eh, Silk?
No, not for a long time. Just for an added laugh, I slipped a gun in with the booze.
Oh, no kidding. I gotta hand it to you, kid. You got a real sense of humor.
Oh.
Now, you sure it's not going to be too much trouble?
Say, picking up an automobile engine is a cinch for Joe and me. We can instill it, too.
Here's the address.
Oh, how big has it got to be?
Gee, I don't know exactly. It's for a cab. I'd say about, so by so.
Well, that's near enough. If the first one don't fit, we'll take it back and get another one.
You sure it's not going to cost too much money?
Now, don't you worry.
Now, remember, this is just between the three of us.
See what this is all about. Hello, old man. That's a nice game you pitched this afternoon.
Yeah, but that ain't important now. Mr. Glorio, something terrible has happened.
Yeah?
I'm afraid it's going to break Sadie's heart. I just got the 33rd degree.
Initiation?
No, a pinch. Booze, gun, and everything. I think I'm a public enemy.
Look, suppose you come with me and tell me all about it, eh?
I ain't interrupting no Tita-Titi.
Oh, it's okay. Sit down.
Thanks. Blonde or brunette?
Redhead. Yeah? Now, tell me, old man, what's this all about?
Oh, I don't know. Some mugs must have parked their stuff in the wrong cab.
Yeah? That could be. Well, how'd you get out of it?
I don't think the cops liked us very much.
No?
They say you're such a big shot, Mr. Glorio, that you know all the answers, so... Well, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you one question.
Go ahead.
Who the deuce is the Frisco Ghost?
What do you want to know that for?
That's what the cops kept asking me and Eddie. Who's the Frisco Ghost? Who's the Frisco Ghost?
They tell you why they wanted to know?
They said his fingerprints was on a Tommy gun.
On a Tommy gun?
Yeah, and that puzzles me, too. How can you get fingerprints on a Tommy gun from a ghost? A Frisco ghost? Well, that's that. Sounds kind of screwy, don't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're all out of crackers.
Oh, that's all right.
It's going to be awful hard, but I got to tell Sadie.
Hey, I thought you never would get through with that mug. What went wrong?
That gun you planted, where'd you get it?
Oh, out of your desk. I thought if the cops found a Tommy gun...
Yeah, they found it, you fishhead, with my fingerprints all over it. Now they're all hot and bothered about where's the Frisco Ghost. Lawyers, listen, stay camped out of police headquarters. Listen close. If you hear anything stirring about a Frisco Ghost, I want to know. Pronto.
Sadie.
Oh, hello, Tim. Oh, what's the matter? You look like you had something on your mind.
I have. Sadie, there's something I got to tell you.
Oh, sure. Let's sit down over there.
Sadie, I ain't the man you think I am.
What do you mean?
I'm a jailbird.
What?
Yeah. I'm a man with a past.
Oh, Tim, that's terrible.
I know, but I'm going to step out of your life. I ain't going to drag you down to my level.
But what were you in for?
Huh? Oh, lots of things. I ain't found out for sure yet.
But how long were you there? 4 years? Oh, Tim.
No, Sadie, 4 hours.
4 hours?
Well, ain't you shocked?
He's shocked. I'm hysterical. I did a stretch myself once.
No kidding. For how long?
I was in the tombs for a whole night.
How come?
Princess Salika was doing her bubble dance, and that night the balloon busted, so the whole show landed in the creek.
Sadie, that makes me the happiest man in the world.
We're jailbirds of a feather.
Well, I gotta be going.
Well, what's your hurry?
Oh, I can't let no grass grow under my tires now. I gotta start hacking for that new engine harder than ever.
Hey, Tim! Hey, Tim! Hey, Tim! What do you know? A miracle! We got a motor!
Where'd you get it from?
I don't know. I just stepped on the starter, and there it was.
Well, what do you know? Ain't she a beauty?
Well, is that all you have to say?
Huh?
Did you mean it, or were you just bragging about that question you were going to pop as soon as you had her running?
Gee, that's right. How about it, honey? Will you?
You bet I will.
Congratulations! Now maybe I can quit worrying. Every time he falls in love, he drives me crazy.
Oh, it's a habit with him, huh?
No, he's only kidding, honey. And just to prove it, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going down to City Hall right now, and in the new cab. Follow us in the jalopy.
Oh, I get it. Low man again.
won't start.
Must be that loose wire again. Just leave it to an expert mechanic. I'll have it fixed in a minute. Hey. It's evaporated.
Evaporated?
Somebody stole the engine. I'm going to call the police.
Why, the very idea of getting all excited over an old engine. Is that all that getting engaged means to you?
That's just the point. We're right back where we started from. Whoever swiped that engine broke the engagement.
They're coming here to get my fingerprints? Well, don't worry. I won't be here when they get here.
Listen, Tim, there's something I've got to explain.
Not now, honey. I got to call the police.
Where are you going?
Call the police.
No, you're not. We're going for a little ride.
Sorry, I ain't got time in a hurry.
Come on, do as I say.
Look, Mr. Gloria, that tickles. I ain't got time to play.
Get going. You over against the wall. Both of you. Come on. One move out of you and he gets it. Get in there.
What?
Get started.
What?
Come on, step on that starter.
But it won't do no good, see? Somebody swiped the engine.
What?
Get your hand off that gun. We got you covered.
Now, Mr. Glorio, is that nice?
Hey, don't go out there. You'll get killed.
Oh, relax. I'll settle everything. All right.
Hey, have a heart. It ain't insured yet. Hey, you get down, will you?
I'm going to get mad in a minute. That's it.
Say, who are you with? The Brooklyn Dodgers?
No, the Flatbush Cats.
Anyway, great work, fella.
What do you mean, great work? Look at that cab, a physical wreck.
Oh, Tim, are you all right?
Certainly.
The whole Red Circle fleet shot to pieces.
Now we're out of business complete.
You ain't got anything to squawk about, fella. That smoker you just threw was a $10,000 pitch.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
That's the reward he'll get for capturing the Frisco Ghost.
$10,000?
Yes.
In real money?
The Frisco Ghost?
The first 20,000 the hardest? Just what do you mean, Tim?
Oh, that's too long a story to tell now, Alderman. You see, me and Eddie almost got mixed up with a ghost.
This ain't got nothing to do with the turtles versus the cats. I still say we was robbed.
We're going to settle this thing once and for all. Come on, let's clear the field. We'll take care of you, Cassidy. Come on, cats, take your positions. Eddie, get behind the plate. Willie, you was on first, wasn't you? All right, throw the ball. Eddie.
And keep your eyes open.
Keep your mouth shut.
I tell you to do more.
Cab drivers. Fastest ride I've ever had.
Mr. Van Nostrum.
Still drunk.
So am I.